Yo guys, what's going on? Nathan Dixon here, and welcome to our first ever episode of Superhuman. And on this episode, guys, we're going to be I'm going to be showing you some dumbbell exercises that can really pump up your arms and get those veins popping out a wee bit more as well. Now guys, you want to be doing about, these are 5 kilos on each, so I'm only going to be going 1, 2, and I'll go up to 20. Okay, so 10 on each arm. So let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Wait, that's only 10, yeah, another 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Put them down. You want to do that, right? And then once you've done that, you don't want to take too long. You know, you can take a 20-second break, but then you need to get into exercise 2. So let's move on to that. Exercise number 2, guys, is working your traps, and these parts here. You want to make them big and strong. You don't want to have them too big because that looks pretty disgusting. But if they don't grow and the rest of your body does, it's going to look a bit weird and out of proportion. So what you want to do, guys, is just grab your dumbbells in your hands just normally. And you want to put your back, like, you want to stick your chest out and put your back like that, right? And then when you're doing the traps, you don't want to bend your elbows, you just want to bring your shoulders up. You don't need to do stick your chest out, but it will help and you'll feel it a lot more. So we'll do some front, some side on, some back, and some from the other side. We'll do 5 on each, okay? So here we go. 3, 4, 5, side on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh! Now that does start to get a bit painful. You can really feel it working the traps. If you don't stick your chest out, you know, when you do stick your chest out, you'll start feeling it after about 14. If you don't stick your chest out, start feeling it after about 20. You know, so there is quite a big difference. It speeds it up by about 6. You know, so you know. Now, guys, we're going to be moving on to one of my favourites. It's not really a proper one, but well, it's not one of my favourites. It's just kind of one I sort of made up. It will probably be one, but I use it quite a lot. It's sort of like practicing throwing punches. So let's get to it. So guys, what you want to do is you want to pick up your dumbbells, and I'm going to show you what you've got to do. I'll do it from front, side on, back, etc. And you're only going to do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this will help if you're ever in a fight, you have to defend yourself and you're throwing punches. So basically you just want to hold the weights like this. See the hands supporting the top bit? Do the same with both hands. And then you're just going to bring them up to your face, right? Like in a blocking sort of position. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And I don't mean like really slowly, but you don't really go too quick either, because you can hurt yourself, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now from the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one is one that's really going to bulk up your arms, right? It's going to work on the triceps and the biceps, but more on the biceps. And it's going to also help for your veins to pop out as well. Now guys, you're only going to need 1 dumbbell for this exercise. This is working on the triceps, so the back of your arms here, just these bits. And a key that people don't really know is that to make your arms like huge, right? Like my arms aren't that big, right? And the reason being that I don't do much work on my triceps. It's the triceps that actually make your arms look huge, right? The biceps, yeah, they give it a peak, but the triceps really bulk it out, if you know what I mean. So what we're going to do is basically we're going to put the weight behind your head and pull it up, but you want to get your straight arms, right, and you don't want to come forward at all like this, okay? You want to stay straight as you can. Basically imagine you're trying to hold up the roof, right? Okay, like, or something's like you're holding someone up, right? Or like they're going to die or something like that. You need to try and save them, so you're really pushing up, right? Straight up, and we're going to do I'm going to do 15 of these, okay? So just the one dumbbell, guys, over the head like this, right? So you want to be like that. You want to be holding it like this, over the head, and 1, 2, trying to keep as straight as you can, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we'll do 20 instead, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, boom. There we go, and you've got them done. Now guys, we're going to be moving on to the last exercise. Now guys, these are going to be our concentrated bicep curls, and I'm going to show you what you've got to do. I'll explain it first, okay, because you won't be able to see my whole body. So what you want to do is you want to go kneeling like this, right? One knee here, and you want to be leaning on it, okay? The other knee back, okay, right? So you can have it bent, but basically you want it like that, if you know what I mean, back at this sort of angle. And then you want your other knee like this, and you want to be not way down here, not like that, just in the middle. You want to be resting on it with the hand you're not going to be using. In this case it's going to be my left hand that's going to be resting, and with your other hand you want to grab the dumbbell and do the you can go on your knee in the back, but it's a badder. Wow, great English, it's a much worse idea. So you want to just lift the dumbbells. These are the concentrated bicep curls, because what you're meant to do is you're basically meant to stare at your bicep and watch it moving, and you just meant to concentrate really hard on these ones. So we'll get some different angles on this now. Do as many of these as you want, really. Just make sure you do more than 15, and don't go doing any more than 40. So you want to pick it up, okay, and basically just go for it. 1, 2, 3. Just look at your arm as you're doing it. So yeah guys, that basically wraps up our first episode of Superhuman. So yeah, this is up for all ages really, but you don't want to be doing this too young. I'd say 13 or late 12 is a fine age to start. Well, no, sorry, but nah. Late 13 or 14 is when you should be starting this, no earlier than that, right? And yeah, that's basically it guys. Come back for another episode next week. We're going to be working on stamina on that episode, working on our legs. So yeah, that's it from me guys. I'm Ethan Dixon. Hope you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.